Buenas tardes, raza. ¿Cómo amaneció su día? El mío amaneció buscando papeles, ya saben. Se ocupa uno, aunque no tengas nada mejor que hacer, te ocupas y había perdido unos documentos y ya los hallé. So, estaba pensando que si alguno de ustedes sabe el dicho del buen juez por su propia casa comienza. Good morning, everybody. I hope your day started real good with a nice cup of coffee and a donut on the side. Mine started with me looking for paperwork. Can you believe that even people that don't do nothing have paperwork to look for? I had lost some papers and I found them. I didn't purposely lose them, but I felt like I did. And, you know, in Spanish, there's a saying that says the good judge starts with his home. And I've been watching everything that's going on and listening to different people. And of course, you got your people on the right and your people on the left side of the issue. And then you got the ones that want to be Indians but aren't. I mean, honestly, at this point, we have no 100% Indians anywhere, unless they're in the reservations somewhere. If you're loose and you're married to a Hispanic, your kids are not 100%. Sorry to tell you that. I'm sorry to inform you that those children are not 100% of nothing. Heinz 57 is as close as what they're going to get. And yes, this is executed for the top of the office in Washington. I think that ICE, instead of worrying about going to different schools and bothering the children at those schools, they need to locate Donald Trump's children. Why does ICE need to locate Donald Trump's children? The reason that I believe that ICE needs to locate Donald Trump's children, and it's not ICE's fault or the agents. If they're doing their job, then they need to do their job and begin at the top. Ivana Trump, may she rest in peace, was not born in the United States, so she was not a legal, naturalized, born United States citizen. And his wife that he has right now, Byron Trump's mom, is not a naturalized United States born citizen. Since he wants to be signing papers for children that are born to people that are not naturalized born in the United States, he needs to begin in his own house. And all of these ICE agents that are going to all these schools, they need to go to the houses of Donald Trump's children. Because his children are not 100% of anything. The orange-faced president of the United States was married to people from, right now he's got a Russian wife, a lesbian Russian wife at that, because Playboy has proof. And his first wife, may she rest in peace, was not born in the United States. You know, it's like, what is he doing sending agents, ICE agents, Homeland Security agents to schools? He needs to send them to his children's houses. And then he needs to find out if the countries where his wives were born are going to accept those children as citizens of those countries. You know, the good judge is always going to start in his house. And his house ain't that clean because none of his children, including himself, are all 100% United States citizens. Let's go backtrack. You know, it's like, really? I'm just watching from down here in Texas. I want Abbott to say Texas is going to become its own country because we can. That's why we don't share our electric grid with nobody. You know, he might be in a wheelchair, but that man is more of 100% Texan than Donald Trump will ever be a United States citizen, even if he did buy the presidency. He can get on people's nerves so bad. Sending people to schools, signing executive orders that are being banned by judges that know better. You know, it's like, really? You're just making a fool out of yourself and you're just making all the other countries get mad at you. But I'm sitting here wondering if his wife's countries will accept his children over there. You know, because, I mean, I have nothing better to do than to wonder what that man is going to do next. Good thing I didn't vote for that little MF. It's like, really? You know, get a life. It doesn't matter who you hang around with. You're not 100% U.S. citizen. I'm sure if we backtrack a few generations, Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, your grandparents or somebody in your family was not born here in the United States. And we already know that your tallywhacker slept with people that were not from the United States, and your children, their mothers are not from the United States. But you're a clown signing paperwork that we need to take the citizenship away from children that were born to people with green cards here in the legally here in the United States. You're a fool. Really. You need to start at your house and see what you have, because even if those kids were born here in the United States, they might have been born in Switzerland, because Switzerland remains neutral. They don't want to get involved with nobody's business. But your wives were not Swedish, were they? You were sleeping with the Russians. And little Byron is half Russian. So I wonder if Russia will accept him back with his mom, because she's still alive. You need to start at your house when you send Homeland Security to schools, you fool. Really? And that is my constitutional right to tell you that you're a fool. You make yourself a fool when you sign executive orders that you know are going to be banned at the courts. You know, really? Just sit there and smile with your orange face and don't be signing papers that you know are going to be banned. Don't be sending people to schools if you're not going to send them to your house, because they need to pick up your children first. Pues así está la raza, así está la cuestión aquí. La pregunta es, ¿son o no son los hijos de Donald Trump ciudadanos de los Estados Unidos cuando las mamás de ellos nacieron en Rusia o en Checoslovaquia? No sé dónde nació la pobre Ivana, pero ella ya falleció, so ella no está envuelta en esto, pero los hijos de él sí, él necesita que comenzar en su casa. Si va a andar mandando a los agentes de ICE a las escuelas, necesita empezar en su casa. Tengan un buen día, raza. Yo no tengo nada mejor que hacer, por eso estoy preguntando eso. ¿Comienza el buen juez en su casa o no? Have a nice day, people.